Hi everyone, I hope everyone's having a beautiful day. Me, I'm not at the same place that I'm usually at. It's just that today I had dance therapy, but I still did my little yoga over here and my grounding and my time. I hope everyone's having a good day. It's kind of like, it looks like it's going to rain here. I'll post it right now so you guys can see. Look. This is where I first originally did my first YouTube video. Was it? I don't even remember if it was here, but this is a very special place because I really like it. Look, next to this tree there's people running, and this is literally in the ghetto. It's like in South Central, and it's cool. That's my sage plant over there. That baby has helped me so much to clean my house and remove the vibes and stuff like that. And now right here they actually put some lavender, and some beautiful lady today from the counseling class gave me some lavender so I could plant my own and have my own in my house. I'm gonna buy my own sage because I want to continue doing what I need to do. So this video today is basically, I was actually drawing and I didn't ask for no help because of my own insecurities and my own naiveness. Basically, I didn't understand really what was going on. I've always been the kind of person since I was like little girl. I've noticed that subconsciously I had like all my little insecurities inside my head, and I've been analyzing all the people that I used to talk to and the guys that I used to talk to. Doing this personal growth kind of thing helped me analyze, like, I was literally calling people that, like the last person I even talked to, I kind of felt so stupid because I wasn't so emotionally unavailable to communicate to this person, and so immature too and shit, that instead of me telling him that I liked him because I was so afraid of me actually liking this person, I stopped talking to them and I told them I was not going to talk to him. And then the next day I called him and I was like, you know what, I can't stop talking to you because I really like you a lot. And this person was just like, oh, okay. And he didn't even tell me anything. He was just like, and I'm like, I was kind of like expecting, instead of me asking, and being able to communicate, for him to tell me I like you too. And he was just like, does it matter now? And I was like, I got what I deserve. So I basically realized, that in my naiveness, I was kind of like, subconsciously kind of reflecting my abandonment issues, because one of my biggest fears, basically, I've always believed in love, and I used to like, think that I'm gonna find somebody that would love me forever, that doesn't have attachment issues, that treats me right. But I was so like fucking fucked up in my head and shit. I wasn't even fixing myself back then, and my own naiveness, I didn't even see that I was the only person, basically, literally, creating that insecurity, because I didn't even know how to communicate. I didn't even know how to talk. And my dad and I, we didn't even have much communication. Like, I hardly talk to him, which I should, because maybe those are the kind of people that I'm attracting, people that don't know how to communicate, because I myself, I'm such an introverted, always inside my head, always scared, what the person will be, or even scare them away from me, that, because I am too intense and stuff like that. So I was literally like, my whole life, me growing up, I was like in my own head, drowning inside my head with my insecurities, with all my issues. And I have been the one who has literally been stopping myself. My naive ways only wanted to see the good in people, and sometimes I make my own assumptions and my own illusions about people instead of me actually asking them. And I've always said, like, man, tell me the fucking truth. I decide whether it hurts or not, And I was telling my daughter, I feel like a little porcupine. Like, you see these little things? I was like so self-defense. Like, I would defend myself. Like, oh, no, I'm not like that. But yeah, I've been analyzing myself. I'm kind of like this little plant, As soon as somebody tries to get inside myself hard, a lot of my insecurities start popping in. And I shouldn't be like that, because I should be open-minded to the fact that I am a human being. I do have emotions, and, I've learned that to understand that I'm very extra sensitive. My extra sensitivity is my power. I come to understand that I have a lot of insecurities, and I need to overcome them. I'm going to start meditating on them and working on them more. And basically, I I literally kind of like, everything that I basically say is like, I ignore the red flags. You know, I will put my own ideas maybe about people, and it hurts. You know, it hurts to know that you're naive, and you know, you basically are causing blockages in your own personal life. You know, where you're like in a fucking cup of water, and you don't even know the cup is half empty or half full, because you yourself are still, you know, I had so many voices inside my head when, you know, when I was talking to guys. And I literally kind of like, after him, I had other guys that I talked to, but I didn't get emotionally attached to any of them, because for me he was like the last person that I was like, he's a good person and he's really cool and blah blah blah. And I don't know, I was just like, even before I started talking to him, you know, I kind of told him like, you know, I don't know if I want to continue talking to guys. I kind of deleted all my 420 apps, because that's how I would meet people. I was very naive. I didn't notice that guys would invite me to hotels, and I wouldn't even go, because I'm not interested in sleeping with people just like that. That's not in my character, you know. And it was just not me, you know. I'm a very like, I kind of friend zone people right away. And this is honestly like the first time after I stopped talking to him, I kind of like had other guys approach me, but I just kind of like friend zone them right away, because I didn't want to invest myself with anybody else anymore. You know, I just kind of felt like, let me heal me. Let me fix me. Let me fix my mind. Let me be quiet all my voices inside my head. And that's literally what I have been doing. I started meditating. I started quieting my voices, and I started self-analyzing. I basically started swimming on that cup, you know, not drowning in my own head with my own insecurities, with my own dramas, with, you know, even when I went to some healing that I just had done on Sunday, Angel, the healer that does Reiki, you know, when we started, he's like, I'm gonna draw a card for you. And he said, well, the card you need to do is the sacral chakra. And I was like, oh, I kind of knew that, you know. I'm the kind of person that I think I know everything. And he said, well, maybe you already know. But, you know, that was kind of maybe me, my little ego kind of feeding myself. But I need to learn to ask for help, you know. And I need to also realize that not everything that you think you know is right. You know, not all your naiveness, and start learning to trust more my intuition, you know, meditate more, you know, ground myself more, look at all the red flags. And today I met a girl that she's like, oh, you understand me, you this and you that. And I was like, oh, I'm grateful that she feels that I understand her, you know. Honey, I'm barely learning to understand myself, you know. It's like, I don't know. I'm doing my YouTube because I don't want nobody to feel all the confusion that I felt all my life. You know, since little kid, that's all I lived, and that's what I was literally bringing into my life. Confusion. And this is like the first time in my life that I'm like, whenever I go crazy, I just like start saying everything's working out, best case scenario. I don't want to think no more negative no more, because it hurts so much to be so fucking negative. It hurts so much to be naive. It hurts so much that you think that you found, you know, real love, and it's not. It hurts so much to continue hurting yourself. And sometimes it's us, you know, ourselves, that we keep on blaming other people when they run away from us. But I think it's us subconsciously running away from our own selves. And I was in my own head instead of, you know, paying attention to what was really going on. And instead of thinking that you could change people, I think the only people that we could only change is ourselves. We could only heal ourselves. We could only look deep within your heart, your mind, your body, you know, and find where you really are and who you really are. So that's what I'm really doing. Meditation grounds me. It calms my mind. And now whenever I get mad, I also learn to breathe. I had 1,000 voices in my head talking at the same time. And some voices would tell me, oh yeah, you like this guy. And then no, this guy doesn't even like you and shit. Oh, this guy is so fucking far. What the fuck is wrong with you, Jessica? And I just literally said, let me fix myself first. Let me start thinking that I'm drowning in a cup of water and shit. And let me do me. You know, even sometimes, honestly, when I went to the yoga thing, the girl was taking pictures of me. And I started like looking at pictures where my back is in there. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's what I have to work on when I go to the gym. So so many things, you know. It's like basically being self-acceptance of who you are as a human being, not drowning in a little cup of water, and accept yourself how you are, with your little love handles, with your life itself, you know. And even my little one Sasha called me, and Carla too, and I wish I could give him so much more. And with me, it's not even about the money, because money really doesn't matter to me, you know. What matters to me is I've learned to communicate. You know, my kids, I tell them, like, I'm so sorry that I cannot give you everything right now, because I'm finding myself. And it's been since March of last year that I went full force on meditation. And, you know, it's been a lot. I just came to realize when I was telling the girl when she was doing my tarot reading that I've learned that if God tells you to do something, you have to fucking listen. Because if you don't listen, God will fucking take it away from you. And He will test you. So I'm literally learning to understand me, trust myself, trust who I am, and trust who I'm becoming. My YouTube channel is basically just to empower yourself, so you could see that you are the only person stopping you. You know, stop being maybe so naive, stop being so insecure, and stop, you know, allowing the past, you know, your abandonment issues, your insecurity issues, your control issues, like, yeah, all those things. And just like yesterday, I found something which is maybe something that I want to do for the first time. Carpe diem, I think I said it, I don't know if I said it correctly. It's in Latin. It means like live present and just let the future be. And I'm gonna stop overthinking about anything and everyone. I'm gonna just concentrate on me, continue growing, because I'm only responsible for me, and the only one that can choose, you know, where I fly and what I do. My YouTube, I definitely want to continue. I have so many ideas in my head, and sometimes I wish everything would happen like in one day. But it's baby steps, you know. Being here present every single day, continue doing my YouTube and sending love and light, and, you know, hopefully we'll get to the right person, and the right person will be able to see that you're perfect just the way you are. If you want to learn about meditation, if you want to learn about either working out or things like that, I feel like those birds, I don't know if you guys can see them, but, you know, anyways, it's just self-love, self-acceptance, self-understanding. I have digged so deep inside my head. Sometimes I'm like, wow, you know, like literally for the first time in my life, I feel like these birds. I don't know if you guys can see them. I'm like flying on my own. You know, I stop asking for help. You know, and sometimes even I feel bad because I don't answer to people's phone calls or to people's messages. Even to Rachel, sometimes I feel bad because she has been there for me so much. But I'm learning to be on my own, which is something that I've never done my whole life, because I used to be afraid of being alone. And I'm not anymore. I'm grateful that I could be on my own. So learn to know your worth, you know. Do something that feels right for you. Love yourself, take care of yourself, and meditation, working out, yoga, it's baby steps. It gets better, trust me. It really does. Like, my mentality now is so strong. It's like it would be really hard for somebody really, literally to like make me do something I don't want to do. And so I'm learning to say that I'm my own boss. I'm in control now. There's no more confusion, and there's no more naiveness inside of me, because I see things how they are. I'm also trying to be mindful, you know, not to hurt other people, because I know we're all sensitive. So love and light, you know, understanding, compassion, and mostly compassion and forgiveness for myself for the shit that I used to accept before, which I know from now on I would never accept. And I'm learning, you know, I'm learning. And it's an everyday process, you know. And once I used to say that I'm not growing, and a girl told me once, yes, just by you waking up and making something different, you're growing. So don't think that you're not. Love, light, peace. And I'm gonna put my email, you know, stop stopping yourself. You know, stop drowning in a cup of water. There's a lot of thoughts in our minds. But once you start doing meditation, that kind of puts them in order. So that's how it is. You know, today I'm doing green because I'm healing my heart. Sending love, light, and peace. Bye.